All right, so Trulia.com and Zillow.com do the same thing. They're both tools for looking up properties that are for sale. And so I'm going to just use Trulia here for this, Trulia for this example. And I'm going to pretend that I'm looking up some property in Canyon City. So there it is, Canyon City, Colorado. And then it jumps to Canyon City and shows me a map of all properties that are for sale in and around Canyon City. So, like if I were to zoom out, you can see there's Colorado Springs, Denver, and this is the Canyon City area. I could zoom out even more and zoom into other areas if I wanted to, but for right now I'm just going to assume that I'm looking in the Canyon City area, so I'm going to kind of zoom in this area. This is the city. Now, I'm going to pretend that I can only afford a $300,000 property, so I'm going to filter this by pulling down this menu here. And I'll put max price of $300,000. And I'm going to leave the beds and bathrooms. I'll just leave that generic. That means it'll give me any bedrooms, any bathrooms. And then home types, I'll leave this open as well. Well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and check house. Because for this search, I'm not looking for just vacant land. I'm looking for actual houses, potential rental properties. So, now after I filtered that out, let's see what's left over here. Looks like we've got a bunch of properties here. And I'm going to go ahead and just click on any one of these. I guess I could do some more filtering. Let me go down here. Filter. I will filter. I'm going to say I want at least 2 bathrooms. This will narrow it down and see what kind of deals I can find. I could change the square feet if I want. Lot size, that's the size of the land that the house is built on. Let's see, bathroom, where's bedrooms? I guess I'll go like this and say at least a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. It looks like we're left with quite a few here within the city. So let's just go ahead and click on this first one, $280,000. And then it gives a little info. It tells me on the map where it's located. And it gives a short read about the house, some of the amenities, and it gives the price per square feet. So in this case, the house is, usually it says it up here, how many square feet? 2,000 square feet, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. And when you're doing the search, it's good to take a look. You want to see what the house looks like and around the house, get the feel for it. I won't spend too much time. You guys get the point. But you want to go through here and look at the information and get a feel for the house. Does it have a garage? Does it have air conditioning? So in this case, heating and cooling. Because all of those would cost you extra. Things like that would cost you extra to have like an air conditioner unit installed if it doesn't have air conditioning and so forth. And then it gives other similar homes. But anyway, that's this property. And notice when you click on the map, this was my main search. Whenever I click on the map and take a look at a new house, it just opens up a new window up here, which is nice because then I can just go back and I didn't lose my search, and I can just keep checking out different properties and find the best one that I think is the best deal. Now again, Zillow works the same way. Now I'm going to do another search. I'm going to go back to Trulia. This time I'm going to, let's pick a different location outside. Here's one I've done recently, Wilburton, Oklahoma. Let's see, I actually prefer, there's a really neat state park down here somewhere. It's called Broken Bow is the name of the lake. There it is, Hochtown. Okay, that's the name. Oops. Hochtown or Hochtown. So let's do that. Hochtown, Oklahoma, Broken Bow. And this time, instead of bedrooms, I'm changing it out to just land. I'm going to say just land, no house. So it looks like it was by default because I was using this earlier. So anyway, and I'm going to say a max 100,000 because I only have 60 grand to spend if I'm not going to take out a loan. And so looks like there was nothing. Look at that. Nothing showed up in that area. So if I keep zooming out, let's go down to more. What did I, maybe I filtered this too much. Oh, I said 10 acres. Okay. I suppose. Wonder if there's anything that's for 5 acres for under 100,000 in this area. Let's see. Oh, there is. It's just that the land around this lake is very expensive because it's a very nice vacation area. So the further away you get, then you find properties that are a little bit more reasonably priced. So let's look up here. Let's put it back to 10 acres. Oh, there's still some properties. There's 10 acres for 99,000. Out of my range. Oh, 55, I could afford that. Let's take a look at that. And I'm going to click on the, look at that. It's a heavily treed property. We've got road access. Occasionally you'll find land that's very cheap and you're wondering why is it so inexpensive? And typically the reason is it's landlocked, which means there's no road to get to it and no legal easement. So you'd have to go through a lot of trouble contacting different neighbors around you to find out if someone would either sell you a tract, maybe a 20-foot wide, 30-foot wide tract through their property as an easement, a legal easement for like a driveway to get to your property. So some cases you'll find some really inexpensive land, and it should say it down here that it's landlocked or that there's no easement. It would say something like easement needs to be obtained, and then you can get it for a lower cost. But the problem is you would have to get the permission from landowners, work out a deal before you purchase it, because what if you purchase it and then none of the land owners around you would allow you to get easement, then you wouldn't have legal access to your property. So that's happened before to people. All right, so that's how we use the tool. And here's that's pretty much all I wanted to show you is how to use these different filters up here and look for land around in the United States. Okay.